The thriller film at 11:30 is Deliverance. First, He of the Deadpan Face.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don me now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Draw the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don me now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Draw the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. Fast away the old year passes, fa la 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 la. Hail the new year, lads and lasses, fa la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together, fa la 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 la. Keep us on the wind and weather, fa la 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 la.
Oh, thank you. Happy Christmas. And thank you very much to the London Welsh Male Voice Choir. They did a great job, didn't they? Fantastic. Now, I'll tell you what, gentlemen, the party has already begun backstage. The bar is open, there's food, and so just as soon as we get that second carol from you, we can get on with the festivities. And that carol is Good King Wenceslas, which is one of my old favourites from school. I can always smell the mince pies. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Thank you very much. One time I try and do something a bit Christmassy for you, and that's how I'm repaid. That's very nice, isn't it? Oh, no, forget I even mentioned it. I'm sorry, no, let's not even have that, in fact. Come on, take that one away. I don't want that. Come on, let's not. I won't even mention Christmas again. Sorry I even tried. That's very nice. Just wanted to be a bit special for you, but if you don't want it that way... Happy Christmas. Yeah, good to have you here. Brings me back Christmas, you know. When I was a kid, it was all about, you know, being with the family, playing games and stuff. And my dad was always paranoid about us arguing too much at Christmas. And we used to play games, like we played Scrabble, but he used to make us play with numbers instead of letters, right? Because he thought that way there'd be less arguing. Well, we'd all be sitting around going, 1, 2, 2, that's not a number. Yeah, 100. Yeah, they're great. See, I got parents. I'm a parent myself now. I am, and it's so different from how you think it's going to be. I mean, if there is anyone here who hasn't got children, right? Just close your eyes for a minute and just imagine what it must be like to have children, all right? And then forget it because you're nowhere near. Absolutely, you know, with discipline. I used to envisage what it must be like. I had a vision of myself saying to my child, explaining, because I want to be one of these parents who'll explain stuff, because parents don't, and parents come up with the worst possible idea when you're bored, don't they? I mean, I have lovely parents, but they came up with some terrible ideas when I was born. He said, I'm bored. Well, why don't you tidy your room? Yeah, that's a winner, that one. See, I want to be, you know, with discipline, I used to think, right, when I'm a parent, I'll be saying things like, right, now we finished playing with a jigsaw puzzle, right? So why don't we put all the bits away, put them in the box, and play with something else? You know what I actually found myself saying the other day? I'm completely defeated by this 3-year-old, just lying across the sofa, and she's standing by the television with a hammer in her hand. I'm just going, please don't hit the television. But she's standing there going, I can't, you can't get to me in time. That was it. I'd seen her the day before. She had a tape measure. She was working it all out. This is what I call the golden moments of parenthood, okay? Golden moments. If you don't have children, remember this, because it might happen to you one day. If you do, then you're going to know what I'm talking about already, okay? Golden moments of parenthood are like when you start wearing paisley because sick doesn't show on it. And tragically, you actually think it looks okay. Yeah, gold moments of parenthood. Your child is old enough to stop wetting their bed. They get into your bed, wet that instead. And then get back into their own bed, yeah? These are the golden moments of parenthood. You're reading a new Postman Pat story they got for Christmas for the very first time. It's a bedtime story. And they go to sleep in your arms after 3 pages. But you read to the end because you want to know what happens. That's really when you know it's happened to you. You're sitting in the half dark going, oh, he does actually post it in here. So it is like books 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the end. You go downstairs, you know that new Postman Pat book? It's not bad, actually. There you go. You're very kind. Thank you. Well, look, this year has seen my next guest established as probably Britain's most popular entertainer, whether it be television or on the stage or indeed the screen. And may I say, it could have happened to a nicer person, but it didn't. It happened to Lily Savage. Let's hear it.
Oh, do you know what? I'm like a coiled spring tonight. I've got 7 nicotine patches on my back. Do you know what? It's easier to be a serial killer in this country than a smoker. It is. Because I'm going to give them up because I'm sick of the hassle. Because I was at Heathrow and I was having a little smoke and there's all these signs everywhere that says no smoking, but I took no notice. I thought they just put them up for a bit of a laugh, you know what I mean? And this little littler said, disgusting. So I thought, have you never seen a boob tube before? Leopard skin ski pants, they're very fashionable in Birkenhead. And he got to show this. He was the cleaning superintendent. And he come up to me and he poked me in the back. You know, put that out. And then he said, can you read? I said, yes, I can actually. That's why I'm not washing floors at Heathrow Airport. Get on your nerves. No, a bit tense. Because I've had a bit of a yeast infection. A few in here had it. I sat in a large sliced loaf, and like next thing you know. And you go to these urinary genital clinics in the hospital. You know when you've got a disease down there, and this student doctor come in a white coat. I thought, Christ, my tights are older than you. He was about this high. He said, does your urine burn? I said, how the hell do I know? I've never put a match to it. And Christmas is coming now, isn't it? I hate it. No, when I was a kid, my mother used to put things in my stockings, you know, like tangerines and nuts. She never used to tell me. I used to go to school in agony, like this. She's a sadist. And do you know, in our block, underneath our block, there's one of these, like, day centres for the elderly. And they're all in there, blind, stinking drunk. 2 o'clock in the morning, singing, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Think you won't be saying that when you break a hip on the ice, will you? No, you won't. No, but I've got sympathy. Because as you get older, you sort of sympathise with the elderly. In fact, you find, like, little signs that you're getting old. You do things like, you tell people your age at bus stops. You say, I'm 82. Or you'd have a brand new nightie and a brand new dressing gown in the wardrobe just in case you have to go into hospital. Or you go into Marks and Spencer's and say, oh, aren't they lovely slacks? Look at these. Or when you run for the bus, you make a rude noise. You know what I mean? You like a... And you don't care. You don't give a damn. You get in the bus, you sit in the long seat, you stink it out, you don't care, you blame it on the kid next to you. Posh people call it pumping. You do in Cheltenham, they say, I've pumped. No, you haven't, you've shit yourself, you dirty cat. Thank you very much for being a smashing audience. Have a very nice Christmas. See you all soon. Good night, God bless. Ta-da!
There you go. There's Lily Savage. Fantastic stuff that was, isn't it? Incredible. Right, well, this is a big theatre, obviously. It's a TV show, and I hope you're going to enjoy everything. One thing I want to point out, this is a feature throughout the series, just so that there's a bit of contact between us here in the theatre and me. we're going to have little notes in the jack-in-the-box down in the front here. There are 2 pens down there and 2 pens down there, and there are pads there and pads there. You can leave your notes, messages, dedications, whatever you want. Just write them. And please, if there are any students in tonight, I'd like them back, okay? Because I know what you're like. I'm having that. I am on it. And your essay's done in jumbo marker for the next 3 years, I know. Actually, how many students are there? No, I want a number. It's a general knowledge quiz. What sort of answer is that? Ah! Don't put that in your maths paper, do you? Ah!
Now I'm going to bring on a star of Whose Line Is It Anyway, which is a show that I actually was asked to do, but I couldn't make it to the rehearsals. And, he is a very funny man, an extremely busy man. He's popular both sides of the Atlantic, and I understand that he's just come from a book signing session, yes, where he managed to scribble his name in 3 encyclopedias before he was asked to leave the shop. Please, will you welcome onto the stage Greg Proops, says here, please.
Shut up. Good evening. I am the Proclaimers, and one thing I don't think I'll ever get used to here is that famous British service, ladies and gentlemen, that's known the world over. How can I put it? Until I came here, I thought Fawlty Towers was like a comedy show. Now I realize it's a hard-hitting documentary. Don't, if you're not going to make the effort. Let's talk about what is popular here, eh, ladies and gentlemen? Drinking, huh? People here drink like someone is going to take it away from them. In the States, you got to be 21 before you can drink legally. Here, shoot. There's no legal drinking age. I've been in a pub next to like an embryo in a Wonder Bra before. I got a lot of theories about being here. I'd like to share one. You have no choice. Here's my theory, that British people are a tad, a smidgen, a jot, an iota, a scintilla, just a little bit more cynical than American people. I will take your sullen, resentful laughter as a yes. Disney World is my case in point. People from this island flocked to Florida, where they are, of course, murdered relentlessly one after the next. Everybody goes to Disney World and everyone hates it. Now, I live in London, friendliest place in the entire United Kingdom. Look for the irony, won't you? Don't go all Canadian on me. Hey, it's not that friendly. I know. And I've asked a million people, hey man, you been to Disney World? What? Oh, yeah, all right. Too bloody right, yeah. Well, it's crap, isn't it? Of course it is. How could it compare to Blackpool? There could never be as many condoms floating gently by as you dodge the hypodermic needles on the beach. Honey, cannon and ball are on in 5 minutes. Let's get going. Disney World is shallow, plastic, and artificial. We're Americans. Is there a problem? An American goes to Disney World, sees a giant mouse. It's like, no. Oh, giant mouse. Man, he really lives here. This is the happiest place on earth. Honey, get the kids. This is a total Kodak moment. People from this island go, and because of their natural cynicism, they suss it out in a second. Oh, for Christ's sake. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Very nice. Cheers. Merry Christmas.
Great proofs. Well, now one of my first music act. Here is a band that I listen to a lot in my car because I give them a lift everywhere. Actually, I have to. Definitely one of the bands of the year. Will you please welcome onto Saturday Night, Pulp.
Sister and brother, your name is Deborah, it never suited you. And they said that when we grew up, we'd get married and never split up. Oh, we never did it, although I often thought of it. Oh, Deborah, do you recall? Your house was very small, with wood chip on the wall. When I came round to call, you didn't notice me at all. And I said, let's all meet up in the year 2000. Won't it be strange when we're all fully grown? Be there 2 o'clock by the fountain down the road. I never knew that get married, I would be living down here on my own. On that time for lonely Thursday years ago. You were the first girl at school to get breasts, and mine said that you were the best. All of the boys I loved you, but I was a mess. I had to watch and try and get you undressed. We were friends, that was as far as it went. I used to walk you home sometimes, but it meant nothing to you, 'cause you were so popular. Deborah, do you recall? Your house was very small, with wood chip on the wall. When I came round to call, you didn't notice me at all. And I said, let's all meet up in the year 2000. Won't it be strange when we're all fully grown? Be there 2 o'clock by the fountain down the road. I never knew that you'd get married. I would be living down here on my own. On that time the lonely Thursday years ago.
Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. It makes me feel good, you know. I wasn't so sure about tonight's audience because I broke a mirror this morning and I thought I'm going to have bad luck all day. That's all I've been thinking all day long. I'm going to have bad luck, I'm going to have bad luck. What's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to me? Still, it's worse for the other bloke because it went straight through the windscreen. So, yeah. And I did. I woke up, you know, sore throat. I lost my voice. Which I don't mind. It's a laugh, isn't it? When you lose your voice, because you can wander around, you feel like someone else for the day, don't you? You can ring people you hate, scare the crap out of them. You ring the bank manager. Who is this, please? Oh, look, who is it? Humpty Dumpty, you asshole. I like it. I've been working on my cough, you know. I want to cough. The kind of cough I've always wanted is like a smoker's cough, you know. They've been smoking for 30 years. That's a serious cough, isn't it? It doesn't even make a noise anymore. They just stand around and go. You see him in bus stop. Yeah. It's like, have you ever seen a cat with hairballs? That is top entertainment, isn't it? It really is. Because cats, they really know how to put a show on for you, don't they? They put their whole little body into it. It's like they're dying of yoga or something, isn't it? Little one-man Mexican wave going. Great. And they've got this look on their face like they just don't understand why it's happening to them. So they go, why? 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 Why is this happening? Yeah. Because you are a furry animal. Point of fact, you know, they're very civilized, the cat. They're giving you a little warning. They're letting you know there's something. Because not everyone is like that, are they? People aren't like that, for a start. People are just standing around, yes, I did. And then I went, and then they'll tell you, I've just been sick. But you think I'm being cruel about cats? You think I'm being cruel about cats? They get their own back on us, don't they? Oh, yeah. You ever been alone late at night in a house? All you have for company is your cat? How they'll be like asleep on your lap again. Just occasionally the cat goes... Look at that look in their eyes of you crap yourself, don't you? Yeah, remarkable. There's one animal on earth can just be sick and take it in its stride. Has no problem with this. Just one animal, the most remarkable animal, I think, the dog, right? The dog can just be sick and take it in its stride. It's not I used to have his dog right now. His name was Barney, okay? Barney was a stupid dog. Let me tell you straight away. Yeah? I'm not one of these people who thought I had oh, my dog's very intelligent. He's very clever. He does tricks, you see. Look, if I give him a crisp, you see, he eats it. Barney was a stupid dog. He was. And the reason that they would be sick, he even sounded like a stupid dog. You know, he had a stupid sounding bark. You know, like that. It was like mindless. Like it meant nothing or something, you know? And he'd be out in the go. I had other dogs in the neighborhood ringing up saying, will you please get Barney to shut up? Boring me rigid. But Barney is incredible. He'd just be sick and take it in his stride. Just be out in the garden and go, didn't even register. You know why? He'd be sick as well. He would eat anything. Barney would just eat anything. He's one of these dogs, and you take him for a walk. It was embarrassing. Take him for a walk up the end of the road. There was a takeaway restaurant, and there was always like a tandoori dashed on the pavement outside. I don't know why that's always the case. I presume takeaway owners think that this will attract custom. You know, at the beginning of the evening, splat like that. Yeah, that'll attract people. Smells good. Let's eat here. Yeah, but I take Barney for a walk, and we get to the top of the road. He goes. And he'd stick his nose. It was embarrassing. Oh, God, Barney. Oh, and he'd start eating it. It was terrible. He'd lick the pavement clean. Oh, Barney. Oh, what are you eating that for? Huh? Because I couldn't shake it.
Right, well, my next act, he was a guest on my Christmas special 2 or 3 years ago, and since then the phone has not stopped ringing, and eventually I returned his call, and here he is again. Will you please welcome from America, Amazing Jonathan!
We're going to start with a trick called the mystery of the Chinese linking rings. As you can see, they're already linked. That saves us a lot of time. Do you have a handkerchief, sir? Do this. You have some stuff hanging on you. I'm sorry. It's bugging me. It's just getting longer and longer. We're going to do a demonstration in karate now, more specifically nunchucks, which is a weapon that... my lovely assistant, Sandra, would you bring out the nunchucks, please? What we're going to do... a little disillusioned with the business. She used to bring it with a bikini and a tray the whole night. I'm gonna... Ladies and gentlemen, watch now. What we're going to do is a little demonstration. For this, though, I would like the lights taken down a little bit to add to the effect. We have some strobe lights, which will really make this look cool. Can you take the lights down a little bit, please? Just... Perfect, thank you. Just turn the lights down just a bit. If you could dim them. Yeah, just like that, perfect. Just take the lights all the way down, if you could. Oh, God! Okay, good. Thank you very much for that. And now there's bird sounds. Could you turn the bird sounds down a little? Perfect, just like that. Good. Okay, some music, please. Check this out. Wow. Sandra will now come out here. Come out here. Because we're going to demonstrate trust. All right. Sandra, what I want you to do is you trust me, don't you? Place the pencil in your mouth. Do not move from that spot, and you will not get hurt. Hey! Whoa! Oh, God! Oh, God! Okay, that's enough, that's enough. That's enough. Maybe next time she won't throw that goddamn tray out here. Uri Geller used to bend metal objects in the 70s with his mind, or so he claimed. I'm going to show you how he did it. Watch the spoon. It's a real metal spoon, and yet it will bend. Simply from me concentrating on the spoon. Watch very carefully. Sometimes it happens quickly, sometimes slowly. Already, as I concentrate, it starts to bend here. Slowly, slowly. You'll see it when it happens. Just don't take your eyes off the spoon. Oh! Look, there it goes, there, look, look. Unbelievable. Wow. Oh, did some of you miss it? Well, that's too bad, because I can't do it again. I'm drained. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very, very much.
The amazing Jonathan. Entertaining and informative, I think you'll agree. Well, now, here is someone who is quite simply as brilliant as she is original. Will you please welcome Björk?
It's oh so quiet. Shh, shh. It's oh so still. Shh, shh. You're all alone. Shh, shh. And so peaceful until you fall in love. Sing the sky up above. Sing is caving in. Wow, wow. You never been so nuts about a guy. You wanna laugh, you wanna cry, you cross your heart and hope to die till it's over, and then shh, shh, it's nice and quiet. Shh, shh, but soon again, shh, starts another big riot. You blow a fuse, sing boo, the devil cuts loose, sing boo, so what's the use? Wow, wow, I'm falling in love. Shh. It's oh so quiet. Shh. Shh. It's oh so still. Shh. Shh. You're all alone. Shh. Shh. And so peaceful until you ring the bell, big bell. You shout and you yell, ho ho ho, you broke the spell. This is when you almost have a fit. This guy is scorching, I got hit. There's no mistake. This is it. Till it's over, and then it's so nice and quiet. But soon again starts another big riot. You blow a fuse, sing boo, the devil cuts loose, sing boo, so what's the use? Wow, wow, I'm falling in love. The sky jumps in, the devil cuts loose, you blow, 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 blow your fuse. When you fall in love.
Björk. Okay, we're going to read some of your comments. We're going to have a look and see what you've been saying. I can't see because I'm sat behind a pillar. Oh, that's nice. Jack, I crashed my car. What, for a hobby or something? It actually says, I crashed. It should be in the past tense, presumably, but it was obviously a bad crash, you know.
He says, I crashed my car because I put my foot on the accelerator instead of the brake. That would do it. Well done. It's Dawn Benjamin's birthday tomorrow. So what? There was 2 ducks swimming across a duck pond, where else? And one duck says quack, and the other says, I was going to say that. Have you got a car, Jack? Ha, ha, ha. And, no. I don't know why you write words like that. You think I'm going to read them out? Jack, we know where you live. Watch it. Very much.
Do you want a blowjob? It's nice. It's all written in a little heart-shaped piece of paper. Do you want a blowjob? No, thanks. I've had one before. And I didn't like the taste.
Thank you very much. You've been a great audience. Thank you very much. And good night. Happy Christmas, everybody.